sometimes we got to do things different if we want different outcomes. You want different results, you got to make different moves. Sometimes people are comfortable with making the same exact moves and doing the same exact thing, but the same exact thing ain't been working. If the thing ain't been working, it's time to do something different. It's not time to keep on doing the same thing over and over. You know what I mean? You got to do something different to get different results. So it's good to analyze. It's good to look over the things you've been doing, see what's working, and analyze and get things on track. It's not a bad thing to revamp. It's not a bad thing to go back to the drawing board. A lot of people feel like that's a bad thing. That's not. It's not a bad thing to go back to the drawing board. Don't worry about what people say, what people are looking at. The people that's looking is not working. If they looking at you all day and picking and nitpicking at what you're doing and all the mistakes you making, they ain't doing nothing. They not working. So you can't be afraid to fail. You can't be afraid to make no mistakes. You got to be able to make those mistakes so you can see what worked, what didn't work, so that you can make the changes and the adjustments to get to your next level. People who ain't doing nothing, they can't make changes and adjustments because they not failing. If you're not failing in nothing, what can you change or adjust? You still waiting, you still procrastinating, you still looking at everybody else and seeing what they doing wrong, but you're not in the trenches making your own stuff, making your own mistakes. Guess what? You can't fix nothing. So it's okay to make mistakes, fix things, pivot, move to the next situation as fast as possible. Because the faster you can tweak that thing and get that thing right, the faster you get to seeing more money, more success, more peace, less frustration, more joy. You know what I'm saying? Because you steady going to another level. So I'm not afraid to make mistakes. I'm not afraid to fail. Failing leads to success. All you have to do is be willing to make the changes. Everybody not willing to make those changes. So you can't, and don't surround yourself with people who not making no changes. It's too many people surrounded with people who ain't doing nothing. I'm not willing to surround myself with nobody who ain't moving forward. If you ain't moving forward, I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to talk to you because it's already hard enough by going to the next level anyway. It's already hard enough. So if you going to another level, it's already hard. Why would you surround yourself with people who ain't moving? Now you pulling and tugging and you dragging these people. You trying your, come on, let's do this. Come on, let's do that. That mess don't work. Take it from me. The stuff don't work. Trying to ask these people who ain't wanting to move, they don't want, come on, let's do this, let's do that. You pulling and tugging. It's hard. It's hard enough getting yourself up, getting ready to do your own videos. It's hard enough getting yourself in a position to get out here and make your own collabs and connections and do all the stuff you need to do while you dragging other people. It's too many people out here already doing it. It's too many people on the success train. It's too many people already pivoting and making changes and making adjustments, and they moving fast. So fail forward fast. Make those changes to whatever you got going. Whenever you're doing something, analyze every single month and figure out what it is you're doing right and what it is you're doing wrong. Eliminate the stuff that you're doing wrong. Move on. Keep doing what you're doing right. Don't stop doing what you're doing right. Sometimes we get to doing stuff and then we end up switching up and doing something different. Keep what you're doing, keep that going, and add on to what you got going. You don't switch up. Don't switch this, don't switch that, but just add on to this. Eliminate what ain't working and eliminate the people that ain't working. Eliminate the people that ain't working. If they ain't working, you can't be around them right now. Forget that. Don't let nobody fault you into thinking that you got to be around somebody who's not being productive. It's a productive season. We in a productive season. If you in a productive season, why are you hanging around unproductive people? Listening to unproductive, on the phone with unproductive people and gossiping with unproductive people. You ain't no sense in it. All I want to hear from is people who doing better than me. That's all I don't want to hear from nothing else. I don't want to hear, I don't want to talk to, I don't want to listen to, I don't want, call me back acting funny. Say I'm acting funny, whatever, but guess what? Building my credit up. Getting my credit straight, helping other people build their credit up, helping other people get cars, helping other people get what they want, helping other people get out of this position and move into that position. So say what you want, but I'm helping the people that I'm supposed to help. If you so busy over here talking to a bunch of people who ain't doing nothing, you're not even walking in your own purpose of helping the people you're supposed to help. Who are you helping if you can't, if you so busy fiddling around with these people who ain't doing nothing? Talking to these people, trying to drag the people who don't want to go, when it's people asking you, hey, how can I get there? How can I do this? How can I do that? Talk to those people. These are the people I want to talk to, people I can help. I'm walking in my purpose when I help somebody. If somebody needs their credit restored, they want to fix their credit, they ask me questions. I'm walking in my purpose when I help them do what they need to do. I'm not fixing your credit for you. I don't fix credit. But if I can teach you what to do and all that, and you can get the workbook and you can do all this stuff you need to do, guess what? I'm walking in my purpose when I do that. If I can help you, and if you need a strategy to make you some extra income and I can help you, I'm walking in my purpose when I help other people. You're not walking in your purpose when you're over here on the phone gossiping about celebrities or on the phone doing all this. Well, how are you moving forward? What are you getting out of that? Who are you helping? Who did you drag out of who really wanted to be helped? When you helping somebody who really want to be helped, that's a different ball game. But I'm talking about people who ain't trying to move, who ain't doing nothing. No, it ain't time for that. It ain't time for that. You tell somebody to say their affirmations and they don't want to say their affirmations. They're not trying to move. I can't deal with somebody who's not trying to move. I'm trying to move to another level. I'm not trying to stay on the same level forever. So we have to be around people who understand the importance of saying affirmations. We got to be around people who understand the importance of writing the vision and making it plain. We got to be around people who understand the importance of putting the stuff on your vision board, looking at this stuff every day. We got to be around people who understand the importance of their credit, getting their credit straight now so they can call the shots, so they can walk up in these banks, ask them for $30,000. You can't borrow no $30,000 from a friend or family. You can't borrow $100,000 from a friend or family. So putting ourselves in a better position, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay to reinvent yourself. It's okay to reinvent yourself and isolate for a moment. Start working on your own vision and your own plan. It's okay for that. But a lot of people don't want to do that. They so busy wanting to be around a crowd and they want to be all entertaining everybody and being all in the middle of everything. No. Time out for all that. Reinvent yourself and come back to the drawing board. Revamp. Because some people have plans that's working. It's just not working the way they want it to be working. That's when you go back to the drawing board and look and see, how can I do this better? How can I do this, or what can I do for that? That's all I've been doing recently. That's all I've been doing. Reinventing myself. I don't care how many times it takes to reinvent yourself. I don't care how many times you have to start over with something. Guess what? The only person who growing is the person who's reinventing themselves and restructuring and revamping. Those are the people that's actually growing. People who they not growing. They just looking. They just on the internet scrolling and looking at other people all day and critiquing what other people are doing and talking about other people. No, I want to be the one that's out here helping other people. I want to be in the game, helping other people grow their businesses, helping other people manage their finances better, helping other people get these cars, I love when people get their cars, get their Mercedes-Benz and send me pictures of their Mercedes-Benz. I love that. That make me feel good that I done helped somebody get what they want. You know what I mean? And they proud of it and they excited about it. And I love when I help people make the next step with their credit or make the next step. I love that kind of stuff. I love helping other people. Everybody just don't. You know what I mean? So I surround myself with people who love the same thing I love. You can't surround yourself with people who don't love what you love, because guess what? You'll be so busy arguing with them all day. You telling them one thing, they telling you one thing. You telling them one thing, you going back and forth with somebody who don't want to go. Why are you going back and forth with somebody who don't want to go? Go forward with somebody who is already going forward. Stop going back and forth with people who don't want to go. So it's okay to reinvent yourself. It's okay. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been working on. I've been working on my sites. Sometimes you can have the right niche. You can have the wrong target audience. Sometimes you can have the right niche. You know what you want to do, but you got the wrong target audience. You're talking to the wrong people. You might be talking to a bunch of people who ain't got no money to do what you're trying to get them to do, or they ain't got no time to do what you're trying to get them to do. Sometimes you got the right there. Everything over here is right, but this part is wrong. You got to realize this whole business game, everything is a puzzle. You putting your puzzle together piece by piece. So if you got the right niche, and you know this niche working because it worked for other people, but you got the wrong target market, your audience is wrong, your target audience is wrong, then you got to kind of revamp that part. You don't have to revamp the whole niche. You don't have to switch niches. You just have to revamp that little part of it to get your niche right. Now, okay, I'm over here now, because guess what? These people serious. You so busy talking to people who ain't serious, and that's why the money won't grow, because you're talking to people who ain't serious about nothing. Now, when you switch, you got your niche, but then you switch that target market, and then you target the right people with the niche you got. Now you're making more money, double, triple, whatever you were making, because you done lined everything. You done got your puzzle together. You done put your puzzle pieces together in the right order, now everything fit. Sometimes you have to just go back to that. Dang, I know this work. I know this work. This is how this work. Gotta hold to the wrong target market. A lot of people are watching. People watching, that don't mean that people are taking action. Just because people are views don't equal money. A lot of people, I mean, they could equal a little money on the internet. You know, 1,000 views, you make $5 or $10. That I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about views. Just because a person got a 1 million view video, that don't mean they made $1 million off their video. You know what I mean? They don't. Some people don't make no money off their viral videos. So it's about connecting to the right things, the right people, the right target market, the right collaborations. Everything is about just your connections. Connections are very, very, very important. People don't understand how important connections are. That's the reason why I'm not connected to any and everything. You can't be connected to any and everything if you're trying to go to another level. I will connect with these strangers on the internet that's doing this and doing that. Because guess what? It's the fire. The fire that we have the same fire. We have the same ambitions and same goals, same dreams. You got to be connected with people who got that to keep you on fire and keep you going. Sometimes you can just see people online hustling and doing what they need to do, and you be like, let me get up and go make me a video. That's the kind of surrounding that you want to be around. You want to be around somebody who can inspire you to get up and go create when you ain't feeling like creating. Get up and go make content, because guess what? Content is what's going to make you the money. So you got to be around people who going to inspire you to get up and go create that content when you ain't feeling like it. You have to be around people that's going to say, go on, get up and go on and do that. Go on, get that out the way. Now you got content for the week. You can go on and push that out there for the week. Your surroundings matter. Your surroundings matter. When you are reinventing yourself, if you surrounded with people who ain't reinventing themselves, they're not going to understand what you're talking about when you say reinventing myself. Who's going to understand that? Nobody's going to understand you talking about reinventing yourself if they don't know what, they ain't reinventing themselves. They're not trying to move forward, make a difference. They're not trying to be different. So guess what? Who are you talking to? Talk to other people who know the concept of reinventing themselves. Talk to people who understand I got to revamp. Talk to people who understand I got to renew, I got to redo this, I got to put something else on my vision board. Talk to those kind of people. Then it's going to be easier to get to where you're trying to go. Because guess what? You lined up with people who giving you that fire, that motivation, that encouragement, that inspiration when you don't have it sometimes. Sometimes you might not have it. When you rolling solo, sometimes you just might not have it. You can't connect with everybody either. You know what I'm saying? You just can't connect with everybody. But guess what? There's people out there that you could connect to that's going to be on your same page or further ahead. You know what I mean? Or people that you could bring up to your point. Because guess what? If everybody has the same focus and same mindset, it's easier to be around and listen to and encourage. Sometimes talking to certain people can frustrate you, because you put yourself in that position to be frustrated by talking to people that you know ain't moving forward. I do that all the time. I do that all the time, put myself in a position to be frustrated because I'm trying to pull somebody forward that don't want to go forward. Why are you trying to pull these people? I had to say that to myself. So I don't never be on here talking about stuff that I'm not experiencing myself. I'm talking about some stuff that I do. I be trying to pull people that don't want to move. You so busy trying to pull somebody that ain't trying to move. What are you doing? Just move. Move with these people. These people over here are already moving. Just move with the people that's moving. So that's what I'm doing. Reinventing myself. Putting this stuff, revamping, restructuring, adding some stuff, taking away some stuff, and that's all. So we want to start reinventing ourselves and move the way we need to move so that we can get the things we say we want. Sometimes it just take a little change.